I officially made it into New Brunswick. I'm in Edmundston, New Brunswick. Stayed here last night. Did quite a bit of driving yesterday from Quebec City. So that was about a 3-hour drive out here. But last night stayed in not the nicest spot, but it was alright. Casino parking lot. There's probably like 10 other RVs there too. So I guess that's the spot in town where everyone can park without any problems. So stayed there last night. Today I'm gonna head into Mount Carleton Provincial Park. It's supposed to be really nice and maybe do a hike or something today. So that's the plan, to head there. Let's go. Alright, all registered to go into the park. They actually needed to know quite a bit of information, which I get, because there's no cell service. And I think they just want to know, in case you go missing, where to come looking for you. So I basically had to tell them exactly what my plan was today, what hike I was doing and stuff, so all safety, but we'll see how long of a drive this is to get to the falls that I wanted to go to, and yeah, spend the day. I think I have until 11 p.m. to get out of the park again, and yeah. I also was looking at some other kind of hikes and stuff to do, but a lot of them looked like they were like over 2 or 3 hour hikes, and I wasn't really feeling that today, so I figured I'd go check out these waterfalls. So it's a bit of a trail, but it's kind of on the shorter side, so. Gotta be honest, that was way shorter than I was expecting, so it was nice, but I was definitely thinking I could at least go for like half hour, but that was quite literally 5 minutes down there and then 5 minutes back, so shortest hike I've ever done. Since that hike was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be, I'm gonna keep driving down this gravel road, and there's supposed to be some more like day use areas and stuff further down, so I'm gonna check those out before turning back again. Let's go. kind of hoping that there's a moose that just kind of walks right out of there. I think there's a little inlet right there. Alright, I'm heading out of the provincial park and then gonna go find a camp spot for tonight. I did find one in a town a little ways away, so it's probably still another hour and a half of driving, but hopefully get some service because I don't have any service right now, and then yeah, make some dinner tonight. Hi. 649. Thank you. Basically, you have to sign out of the park so that they know you're not missing somewhere. Made it to Bathurst, New Brunswick. I think I'm saying that right. I ended up not feel like making dinner, so I ended up grabbing dinner and a beer, and it's now like 8:30, so can't see anything anyways because it's dark out, but yeah. I ended up, probably took about an hour and a half to get here, and I did end up seeing a moose, which was kind of nice, but I couldn't even stop the car in time to like take a photo, and it got scared off and booked it into the woods, so I only saw it for about 5 seconds and that was it. But it was a bull moose with its full set of antlers. The moose that I saw like in July, August in Algonquin, they still only had like little stubs like that big of their antlers because they hadn't fully grown out yet. This one had a full set, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, missed out on getting a picture of that one, but hopefully see some other ones. There's quite a lot of moose here. That's all I see on the highways is watch out for moose. All the signs, there's so many of them. So saw one, hopefully probably see some other ones maybe tomorrow or the day after or whatever. But yeah, made it to my camp spot, calling it a night, and figure out what I'm doing tomorrow yet, but yeah. Stayed here last night, found a nice spot right on the ocean, so that's kind of nice. I officially made it to the Atlantic Ocean. Not as far east as I'm going to go yet, so I can still go further east into Newfoundland and Nova Scotia and PEI, so that's the plan still yet. But stayed here last night. It was pretty windy last night, and it still is a bit windy, so the van was rocking back and forth the entire time, but a nice quiet night otherwise. Today I figured I'd go find some more trails since yesterday the trails that I went on were kind of short and wanted to do some more, so I figured I'd kind of stay here in town, and I found a trail I'm gonna go check out. It's probably about 10 minutes from here, so just a little bit of driving, and then yeah, just stay in town for today, so that's the plan. Since the tide is out right now, there is a boat that's kind of like beached a little bit, and a guy just came up to me and asked me if I knew whose boat it was. I was like, I have no idea, but apparently it's kind of been floating down along the shore over the last like week or so, and no one knows who it is. So It's completely on an angle right now, tipped over, so I guess it's not fully anchored down or anything. It's definitely cooled down today. I think it's only like 12 degrees. It's definitely cool overnight, which honestly has been really nice because the summer was fairly hot, so. Definitely a little colder than I thought, so I should have put some pants on instead of shorts, or at least a jacket, but trails are super nice. There's about I don't know how many different trails in here, so it's a bit of a maze. Trying not to get lost and back to the parking lot again, but figured the rest of the afternoon I would kind of go check out the waterfront area. It's supposed to be kind of nice, so I figured I'd go do that. And it's still fairly nice and sunny out, so. Right now, I'm parked at the local hockey arena, and earlier today I just saw that they had their first home game tonight, junior league here. So I figured that'd be kind of fun to check out, so I'm gonna go do that in a bit, but first thought I'd make some dinner and then call it a night. So I'm gonna end the video there. See you in the next one.